Welcome to Take You Through. Please like, subscribe and tap the bell icon to never miss any future videos. Only less than 1% of my subscribers are watching my videos, and all the other 99% are not subscribed. So if you love technology and if you like the content I create, please consider subscribing to my channel, as it really helps it to grow. Well, this video is something new, something refreshing maybe. Before I talk Apple or technology, you can see right behind me some sports jerseys. Well, after Apple, my passion is National Basketball Association, and especially Michael Jordan, as you can see, and some other authentic game jerseys. So I would say this is my tiny new studio. Not really a studio, but I guess it's better like a plain desk. Well, this is the new iPhone season. I know I'm late for the party, and I ask myself all these years, each and every year, why? Just why do I need to get a new iPhone every time? So I'm not using my phone for 2, 3 or even 5 years as many people do. I always get my hands on the latest iPhone. So that is the situation I'm not proud for. I'm not proud about it because it costs money, some huge amount of money. And the main thing is each new iPhone brings new camera system in it. So right now you can see, or maybe you can't see because the lighting is very good here. Once the light goes down, and in the evening you would see the graininess in this video because I'm filming with my old iPhone 8 Plus. So I'm not the guy who collects each and every iPhone that I buy. I usually use the new iPhone, then sell it, lose money by the way, and buy a new iPhone. So a couple of weeks ago I sold my iPhone 12 Pro in the silver color. You can see the video somewhere here if you want to see how I unboxed it, what were my thoughts about the 12 Pro at that time. But today, my friends, I have something to confess. I'm at it again, and I just bought the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Yes, the latest and the greatest. And yes, the year before I bought the 12 Pro Max, and it was late autumn, late fall, and there was a big delay worldwide for the production of 12 Pro, for 12 iPhones, especially 12 Pro. And now they announced them like always. In October, they were all around the world, everyone could buy them, so I thought. But here in my country, it's really hard to find them. So basically, yeah, before I show you the color, before I show you everything, before we unbox this phone, I want to talk about the situation where I was a year before. So last year it was the Pacific blue color, so it was the dark blue metallic matte finish iPhone, and it was the first year they returned back to the square design. So I jumped all in and bought the 12 Pro Max in the Pacific blue color, just because there were no way I could find it till the new year. So basically the guy on the store, he got himself as a seller first-handed, but he decided to buy a new car, and so I basically got the new 12 Pro Max. Yes, I wanted the silver color. I always choose the silver color, but I can tell you right now that the new iPhone 13 Pro Max is not, this is the first year that I did not choose the silver color, so that's that. But at that time I just had to buy this. Nobody was pushing me, but I bought the 12 Pro Max in the Pacific blue color. Soon after, I somehow didn't like it. I thought it was too heavy, too big, and I sold it very fast. So at the new year I bought the smaller size, the middle sized 12 Pro non-max model in the silver color, of course. You can check this video somewhere here too. I will put the link in the description. You can see how I unboxed it, what were my thoughts about it. But the thing is, why 13 Pro Max? Why? Just why? Well, the first and main thing, I have big hands, and there are some disadvantages for big hands using smaller iPhones. Basically, my thumb is too big to type the text. The 12 and 12 Pro, these two middle-sized phones, you can use them with one hand, but because of the square edges, it's not comfortable to hold it in one hand. So you basically are using two hands just for typing. And if you use two hands and with two big thumbs, you can not easily type. I mistyped all the time. So that was my main problem. That is the first one. As soon as I took big Pro Max phone in my hands, I felt the difference. Yes, it's heavy, it's bigger, it's heavier, but the letters are bigger too. So for me, it was much more better to type on the big phone, big screen. And because I'm holding the iPhone with both hands anyway, so why should I not choose the Pro Max model? So this year, this is the first reason. The second reason is, of course, the battery life. So last year and the year before, when the 11 Pro Max came out, the 12 Pro Max came out, they always had much better battery life. So it's a bigger battery and so on and so on. But this time, 13 Pro Max has even bigger battery. People who used the 13 Pro Max already said that yeah, the battery life is so good that you can use it for 2 days, even for 2 days, and that is huge. That is huge. The battery life is really huge. You don't have to think about where to charge. Fun fact: they don't even put any chargers inside the box anymore. So basically, yeah, basically Apple is saving the planet. So they don't put the chargers inside of the iPhone boxes, but they keep putting the chargers inside iPad tablet boxes. So that's a fun fact. And this is the first time they don't put the plastic packaging around. So basically, if I just unboxed iPhone 13 Pro today, the unboxing would be so fast and there is nothing to see there anymore, just a phone and just a USB to lightning cable. That's practically all. No headphones, no charging device, even no plastic packaging, so we could always open it up and feel some satisfaction about it. I don't know, maybe. So, okay, the first one, typing for me. That's only for me personally. I don't speak for anyone else. These are my thoughts. So, typing better on the bigger phone. Secondly, the huge battery and the much longer battery life on the 13 Pro Max this year. And of course, third is the cameras. So this year I choose the 256GB model. Again, why? Just why do I need such a large capacity on my iPhone? 64GB was enough for me. Okay, not anymore. So I used for a year 128GB iPhones. I used mostly a little bit more, like more than 64GB, like 71, 73, around that. But this time there is a marketing trick once again from the Apple. So it's the ProRes format that you can film with. And they just specifically told that you cannot use the ProRes format, the super high quality video, on the base 128GB models. So just because of that, I had to pick the 256GB. So marketing works as always for Apple. I had to spend much more money, like 120 euros or even more United States dollars, or wherever you live. It's like always the next step is 110, 120 in your currency more than the base model storage. So basically, fun fact, some people say that if you don't know what ProRes format is, it means that you don't use it, you don't need it. So therefore you don't have to buy these 256GB storage iPhones. So I think like I somehow know what is ProRes because I edit my videos in Final Cut Pro on Mac. And let's say for me, I'm the category that some kind of know what ProRes is, but only this year I will feel what it's like to film with it. And just for your information, ProRes, if you film 1 minute in ProRes quality, it's 6 gigabytes. Yes, 6 gigabytes for 1 minute. So therefore Apple just didn't put the ProRes, at least 4K resolution ProRes, in the base model 128 gigabytes. So if you want ProRes, you just have to buy at least 256 gigabytes. Okay, long story short, I bought today two things. I bought the iPhone 13 Pro Max in this new Sierra blue color. The story about the Sierra blue color and last year's the Pacific blue, that is much darker. I didn't like this Pacific blue color, so I changed it to silver, as I said earlier in this video. But this time, this blue, this is much more nicer. So this is one of my favorite colors, besides purple. But the thing is, many people who unboxed this Sierra blue color, we all noticed that it's not that color that Apple presented in the keynote when they presented this new iPhone color. In real life, depending on light, you'll see just in a moment that it's not that nice blue as in pictures. And not that blue color like in Apple website. It's more like silverish, grayish blue. We will unbox it shortly. And the second thing is the new iPhone 13 Pro Max leather case, the premium one with metal buttons. I will unbox it too. And it's called the dark cherry. That is a beautiful color. I checked all the time at the Apple website which case goes better with the Sierra blue. And at one moment I wanted to change the color to the graphite, the black one. So why do I need this blue color? Everyone will get this blue color because each and every year the new color that comes out, that is always the popular color. So I thought, I always had silver iPhones. I kind of like the gold, but it's like a champagne bronze color. So if it was like an authentic true gold iPhone, I would probably buy the gold iPhone 13 Pro Max. But then I thought I will go for the graphite black color. That is very stylish, very elegant. You can't go wrong with that. And the dark cherry color will complement great the graphite black one. But then the problem is, as I told you, in our country, you can get these iPhones. You have to wait like for another month. Month is already passed from the presentation, from the keynote. So another month, and maybe only in December we would get new 13 Pro Maxes. But my carrier had the blue one today, so I had to react quick, and therefore, yes, there it is. This is the Sierra blue color. So let's unbox it. So here you have it. You can see this is the same box I just showed you, and this year you already saw, maybe in some other videos, the unboxing experience is very simple. You can see the iPhone in the blue color too, metallic blue. The blue Apple logo from both sides, up and down. And there are actually two pull tabs. So you just pull both tabs off, and that's all the unboxing. No paper around it, no classical way as we usually see the unboxings. So you just pull here from the arrow. That's all, that was that quick. And the second one. And that's all, you can see iPhone 13 Pro Max. And we can unbox it. This is the case. Let's put this aside. And you can see the new gorgeous matte finish color. It's like silver. Basically you can see when I turn it against the light, it looks like a silver color. If I turn it like that, it's almost purple. And you can see the huge cameras. And here you can pull this iPhone out. Put it aside. Here you can see the documentation. SIM card removal tool, and one sticker that is not blue. It's just basic white Apple sticker. And only one. Usually there were two, but not anymore. So, and the second thing is the old Lightning to USB Type-C. So it's for fast charging, but my feeling is that the next year the iPhone 14 will have USB Type-C to USB Type-C on both ends. But the problem is that with the Lightning cable you can't transfer your ProRes files that are very huge, like I mentioned, 6 GB for 1 minute. You can't transfer them through the AirDrop that fast, nor it will take very long time with this cable. But that's how it is. Apple doesn't change anything, so it's the old Lightning cable. So as the light changes, you can see, you can comment below, is this a blue color, or is it a purple color, or is it gray color maybe, or does it look like silver to you? You can see the sides are stainless steel and in blue tone too. I have to show you this color in dark situation. So you can see this is the SIM tray, and yes, we can remove this paper. Finally, something to remove. That's it. The iPhone will never be that clean again after this paper removal. The difference between the 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max phones, you cannot put your current cases on this one, just because of the fact that the lock button and the volume buttons are lower, as well as the mute switch here. The buttons are lower. That's actually very good, so you can easily reach them, but just because of that you cannot use your old cases. And not because of that only, because of the huge camera bump. We thought that last year the 12 Pro Max had very big cameras, so this year they are even bigger. So basically that's it for the unboxing. That's all that you get on the box, and as you can see, the color changes depending on the light situation. So in the darker environment, you can see that my iPhone 8 Plus gets grainier. This is what the color looks like when the light doesn't shine on it. Like a little bit purple, or I don't know, you tell me. This looks like silver, like actually it looks gray blue, and as you can see, not that blue as the box shows you, not at all. So you have to keep in mind that the stainless steel sides look more like the color on the box, but not the back of the phone. Just keep that in mind. So let's power it on. Just hold this side button, and we should be greeted with the new iOS 15 hello sign. Here you can see the new hello, beautiful touch, in many languages, and the setup is as usual. You just choose your language, choose your Wi-Fi, you can restore from the backup. And one more thing I didn't mention is the new 120 Hz refresh rate for the display. So basically, why the battery is that good is the 120 Hz are not present all the time. Just when you scroll like that, you can't see in this video because we all see the videos in YouTube only in 60 Hz. So basically, when you scroll, you can feel the difference. When you see a static picture, it goes down to 10 Hz. So it greatly reduces the battery life. If you want to upgrade to the newest iPhone, this is one of the reasons. The Variable Pro display, 10 Hz to 120 Hz whenever you need it. When there is a game that allows you to play in 120 Hz refresh rate, it will benefit from that. And when you see a static picture, you don't need the 120 Hz anymore. And one more thing is you can see this notch. It got a little bit longer. The width is now it's narrower. Comparing to the 12 Pro, it has a bigger notch. So this year they reduced the notch, but it got actually a little bit longer. So at the same time, Apple doesn't benefit from the territory around the notch. Maybe in some updates in the future, but right now no extra information you can see in this new screen real estate. And if you like this video, subscribe to this channel and my Instagram profile @TakeYouThrough as well. Take care and let's meet in the next episode of Take You Through.